Welcome to episode 66 of Build a House with me, Jim. All caved in. It's totally caved in. So I have to dig all that muddy material out by hand, clean out the perimeter drain system, and make sure I can get to the sewer pipe cap to let the water out as a precaution if it freezes after it's inspected. So this is the kind of thing I've been faced with. Just bad luck. All that dirt just caved in. If I had known it was going to snow and been torrential rains, I might have rebuilt it a bit better, but that it was just Christmas. As soon as I finished it, it was Christmas time, so I wanted to spend some time with my family, but I'm going to dig this out now. So much fun. Look at that, buried, everything. Okay, that's all cleaned out. In there with a spoon, basically spooning out the mud in a hole. Got all fresh new drain rock under the perimeter drain pipe. And some landscape fabric, keep it clean. And a marker here to know where we dig. I'd backfill this, but after we fill up the pipe and test the sewer, I gotta drill some holes in there, cut that cap off, let all the water out so it doesn't freeze. You know, that was a drag. That was a drag. But I got it. Okay, I got them all leveled up. Not graded properly again. You know? So everything's looking good again, but you know, that was pretty brutal. This radon level rock thing, man, you can believe the amount of work this is. Look at it all. Look at it. It's a sea of rock. Wow. It sure is loud when you walk on it. It's a good tip if you ever want to have a good security system at your house. Use aggregate driveways. Someone's walking around your property in the middle of the night, you'll always hear them. Hear that crunch, crunch, crunch. Who's that? Where's my baseball bat? So essentially, I'm gonna just kind of take this section out right here and replace it with gravel. And I've just kind of marked out how I want that landscaping to go. So that will be gone. And this extra gravel that I'm gonna be bringing in will allow 2 cars to park comfortably. All right. Yeah, so that worked pretty good. Now 2 cars can park there. Welcome to 2023. I expect this to be the biggest year of my life, the most productive year of my life. We always enter the next year with incredible enthusiasm. But this I'm almost sure of, because of what point I've come to at this point. It's essential that I summon every little bit of enthusiasm and ambition that I can to accomplish what I need to do this year. Anyway, just basically finally working on the basement floor insulation. Let's take a look at that.
Build that house.
Okay, it's insulation time. This here is type 4 high density, closed cell 2-inch insulation. And this is 3-inch open cell type 2 insulation. It's a little thicker. That's why I've left a little bit of room for the thicker insulation. So I'm going to cut some strips for the perimeter part, and we'll put some of these panels in and see how it goes. right, well, I spent the last 2.5 days shoveling. Well, not 2.5. I spent probably 4 or 5 hours reshoveling the gravel that you saw me shovel in. I had to shovel back out because I was absolutely 100% convinced that there wasn't enough gravel. I thought I was even going to need another half load. I did not. Usually I'm pretty good at estimating volumes and amounts, but I really dropped the ball that time. I didn't film it because I was frankly embarrassed. I mean, it's just so... That's the opposite of working smart. But I would rather do something 2 or even 3 times myself than pay somebody else to do it once. So it's all gone now. All gone? I think I've got it leveled up pretty close to what I need to have it. And I'm gonna fill these pipes up with water now. Now this is the lowest pipe, or actually this is the lowest pipe over here. So theoretically that's as high as the water will float up to, or fill to. Damn. These things, you know, incredible. Imagine dry fitting everything. Look at that. Imagine how rock solid that would be if you actually glued it. Anyway, there it is. The water should come right to the lip and it should stay there. And that'll prove to the inspector that there's no leak in any of this rough-in plumbing that we've done. So it's gonna be a lot of water, but probably take, I don't know how long it take to fill that system up, but whatever. So I'll fill that up before the end of the day. This foam seems to be going pretty good. When you put a level on it stuff, it looks good. I'm not aware of any particular configuration that you have to puzzle these in at. So I should find out before I go too far, but the inspector will know. He's seen enough of that to help me with any configuration, if any. I doubt there is. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with what we're doing here. This thing here, my plumber suggested that I build a box so that we don't pour concrete there around where the shower comes up, so that we could actually move it a bit if we needed to. We'd have a little bit of leeway there. And so the only thing I did was I didn't make it so you can't disassemble it from the inside. So I've got to redo this. Probably put some blocks in the corner so I could reach in with the screw gun, pop the screws out, and then these will break out in the concrete. Because this would never come out of concrete. I've got it fastened from the outside. I'll rectify that. Okay, so we got the hose in there, loaded up all the pipes. I've revealed a few sections. I hope that's enough, just in case the inspector wants to take a look at the grade. And you can see here, the water level of that pipe. Now that won't... Interesting, it kind of bounces up and down, but I guess that might be just... But it's not bouncing up and down. But anyway, there it is. It's not going down. And since that's the lowest pipe that comes out of the ground, see, this one must be marginally higher. This one's down to about here. So that there, right there, that's the same height as that pipe over there. So anyway, that's all ready and set. It's not going to be freezing tonight, so don't have to worry about that. In the meantime, let me show you what I did. With all the extra gravel that I had, like I didn't have a place to put it. I thought, well, do a little landscaping with it and clean this place up a bit. I dug this driveway up 10 ways till Sunday over the last 3 years. So I just kind of laid it in there a little bit. Rebuilt the trenching mess this is all trenched for the electrical in the fall. So just kind of clean it up a little bit. I don't think we won't be digging in there at all anymore. So we got one more trench to dig down the driveway for the sewer. So I hope that was a pretty fun episode. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe. Subscribership has stalled completely. I'm at 69. So if you found this entertaining, educational, or even interesting, subscribe.